psychic channel, Psychic TV.
Hello, lovely ladies and gentlemen out there, and welcome live to Australia's only completely interactive, and yes, as I just said, totally live psychic show. It is Psychic TV Oz, and you can certainly connect with us this evening. We have some fabulous psychics here on board, as we always do. You can connect with us via a number of ways, and the numbers are always at the bottom of your screen. So you either send through your picture messages, and that will be the mobile number that is the bottom of your screen, or you can call one of the numbers, the 1800 number or the 1900 number. My name is Mal. We're going to have a lot of fun this soulful Sunday. That's the theme of tonight's show. So is there any way that we can perhaps help you? Is there any way that you perhaps need guidance or, you know, some advice in your life? Well, please feel free to connect with us. We are live for the next 3 hours, and let's introduce you to all of my gorgeous guests. I have in booth one, hello Kerry, the gorgeous Kerry Irwin. She's back, psychic medium clairvoyant, the ghost buster. She's in booth one, ready and waiting for your call already. In booth two, we have gorgeous, I'd like to welcome Pearl Bassett Williams. She comes from a long history of clairvoyance and psychics in her family. She is a psychic medium and she can connect you with the spirits. In booth three, you all know Yvonne George. Hello Yvonne. So you can select her by choosing option 3. She's here as well. But by my side is one of Australia's leading psychics, and that is Shay de Montford. I'd like to welcome her to the desk. And what a pleasure it is to meet you this evening, darling.
Hi, nice to meet you, my love. I'm looking forward to working with you.
I think we're going to have some fun.
I think so.
We always do.
It will be good.
Can you tell our viewers a little bit about what you do and how you can help them?
I'm really a psychic good all-rounder. So if they need something, they need to find out a specific answer, a specific question, then I'm their girl. I'll use whatever psychic tool that they need in order to find the solution. But you know what? I just lately, with the readings I've been getting myself personally, I've been finding that there's a lot of unrest out there at the moment. A lot of people are worried about their future. They see storms on their own horizons. They need to know where they're going. Well, we can clear those clouds and show them the way.
This evening, yeah. And you've been in the business for 35 or more years?
Since God was a boy.
Yeah. Also, a little something about you. You were on that TV show, The One, weren't you?
I was, guilty as charged.
Yeah. But you did really well.
Yes, I did.
I remember watching that episode and you actually found the little boy, the missing little boy.
Yeah, and it's been funny since that show that I've actually done a bit more work with the emergency services and things like that. Yes, you know, even that plane that went down in Queensland recently, they sent me a big thank you letter for helping them find that plane. So
wow, that's great. Well, you can connect with Shay de Montford. By the way, we just have something to get out of the way. I think you have to say hello to someone, is that right?
I do. So Robert, Doreen and Brendan, hello. I'm staying with you at the moment, so thank you very much for putting up with me in your home. So
I'm sure that's very easy. And a big hello to my lovely friend Gary out there. Okay, we have a text message, Shay. Should we start off with that?
Sure.
Let's read it. Already off and running, so make sure you connect with us live in the studio this evening. This is from Jenny. Her birthday is 7th of the 5th, 1957. She says, may I please have a general reading in regards to love, travel, work, and moving out of where I live, and why I'm feeling so lost. Thanks, love the show.
Oh,
all right.
Okay, so first of all, I just see 12s around Jenny all the time, and I think 12s are very, very important for her. So look, with regard to moving, look to the 12. Look for places to move, maybe number 12s, things like that. 12 would be your lucky number, my love. Let's have a quick look at a couple of cards. I'll just pull out 3 cards for her very quickly with regard to love, travel and work, she said, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
All right. So
moving out of where she lives.
Yeah, well, I think the 12 is important for her moving out of where she lives. So let's have a look and see what the cards have to say here for her. All right, so yeah, there's definitely the love one jumps out in the middle here. The King of Cups always speaks about the love interest in a person's life, male or female. So what we're looking for here is somebody that really gets you, somebody that really understands you. And if you're having trouble feeling that you're not getting understood at the moment, then what you need to do is make sure you express yourself better, and maybe sumetimes also give the person a little bit of consideration that you're with, that they might be quite an emotional person as well. You're moving towards much, much better times, 9 of coins, so that's beauty, balance, perfection and harmony in all aspects. But the keys to the other questions that you ask will be the people that you know.
Yeah.
It'd be more about who you know than what you know, my love. So there you go.
Well, I hope that helped you, Jenny. And don't forget, our psychics are available right now, so do give us a call on the 1800 number or the 1900 number. Kerry Irwin is option 1. We do have Pearl Bassett Williams, option 2. And in option 3, we have the gorgeous Yvonne George. We also have our at-home psychics, and they're all available this evening. We're lucky enough to have every single one of them. So there's 3 at-home psychics. Amanda Hall is pin 170. She's an astrologer and tarot intuitive. Nikki Stewart, pin 157, love guru, she definitely is, and Natalie, pin 168, she's a psychic medium and clairvoyant. Okay, we have a voicemail.
Good evening, it's Norma Jean, 6th of the 8th, 1956. Love the show, you all look great tonight. I'd really like a general reading from one of the wonderful psychics. You're all great, so whoever I get, I'm quite happy with. And is there anyone on the other side? Love the show. Have a great night. Bye.
Thank you, Norma Jean. Thank you.
That's a good name, isn't it?
It is a fabulous name.
Yeah, I wonder if she likes Marilyn Monroe.
Well, maybe the parents did.
Yeah. So, Norma Jean, it always amazes me when people say, is there anybody on the other side? Because there's always somebody on the other side. I think you're a very spiritually aware lady and you're aware of people around you on the other side. But I get with you a grandmother figure or an older woman figure, somebody who really, really is concerned about your future. They're watching out for you. So, yeah, and I see this lady. She's not your typical grandmother figure. She's quite tall and she's quite a strong personality and a strong face as well. So there's always somebody there. All right, so your general reading for the future, we'll pull 3 cards out for you and say, oh, look who we've got.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
There you go. That was completely random, not set up. You saw that.
Absolutely crazy.
All right, so this reading is definitely for you, my darling, and it is very much about love. All right, you're in for some wins very soon. You've got the 7 of Cups, which always tells us to keep very firmly grounded. All the 6s in your birth date say that you're going to be very much about family. You're going to be very much about helping people. So this being grounded, be very realistic. Don't be the chronic helper. Don't help other people too much. You do deserve to get some back. It's got to be reciprocal. You know, so it's all right for you to give out, but as long as they appreciate what you're doing for them and you get some back as well. Every blessing to you, Norma Jean. Special reading for you.
That was definitely just for you.
It was.
It really was serendipitous almost, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We will do a text message on this stormy Sunday. Welcome to Soulful Sunday here at Psychic TV. Okay, the text message is from John, 12th of the 4th, 68. What will this coming week bring for me?
Oh, John. I think this coming week for a lot of people is going to be, like I said at the start, one of clearing storms off their own horizon. So John, I think what you've got to do is really sort out what direction you're heading in, right? And be very, very clear about that. Just focus on your direction. There's going to be a lot of distractions for you, lots of things that are going to try and get you off track. Avoid conflicts with other people and just go, look, all right, I know I have to go here. All the other stuff at this point in time is not important. Just focus on what is. That's the most important thing for you over the next week or so, John. Every blessing for you. And give us a tingle if you get stuck.
Thank you, John. You can connect with us via our Facebook page, by the way. It's facebook.com/Psychic TV Oz. We'd love to get those likes up to 10,500 if we can. Okay, next up we might do another text message has just come through, and this is from Anne of Bateman's Bay, New South Wales. Hi, Anne. She said, hi, I love the show. Do you see me getting a new job and meeting my life partner soon? Thanks. Now, I don't believe she put her birthday in there.
No, that's all right. But times have changed. You know, this is 2012. Everybody's stressing about what 2012 brings them, and I've been going around giving talks about 2012, but it's a time of change for everybody. So they've just got to look at you know, it's not just about will you get a partner, it's the kind of partner that you want. You want to have a good partner now, good new job and a good partner. So let's pull 3 cards. Actually, so nobody thinks that it's set up this time.
Okay.
You pull 3 cards out for us.
Oh,
yeah.
Do I look at them? No.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, the future's no secret to us, darling.
There we go.
Okay. So yes, we've got the Sun card, which speaks of blessings for relationships. Now, the fact that we've got Richard Branson there doesn't mean you're going to meet Richard Branson, my darling.
Damn it.
But it is about new careers, new planning, and heading in new directions. So yeah, it looks good for jobs, especially if you've been on a course of study. So you'll be applying that. And as I said before, Wheel of Fortune is turning for everybody. This is coming up in a lot of people's readings. Like, we just did the big festival on the weekend, and so many people are going through a change of fortune at this point in time. But yours is certainly changing in a positive direction, my love. So good on you. It's good to be able to give a good reading to somebody.
Yeah, we certainly love to hear all that good news.
Yeah.
Love the word positive in there. Thank you, Anne. And we do have another voicemail this evening. Let's take a listen.
Hi, my name's Ben, 19th of the 9th, 1984. Love the show. And I'd just like a general reading in regards to work and health. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work.
Oh, what a lovely sounding gentleman.
Yes,
That's
he
Ben.
is. I mean, I love the voice messages because you get so much more of a feel for the
From the
person.
sound.
Yeah, and Ben, first and foremost, I just want to give you a big hug, darling. I just want to tell you that you are loved. You are very, very loved. Your health, my love, I just feel like you've been battling ill health for a while. But I feel that the health has gone on top of you because you've been a bit down, you've been a bit depressed. And I think the reason for that is these feelings of worth from people around you. So if you know Ben, I want you to go up to Ben and give him a big hug because he needs that. That's the thing that's going to improve his health the most. I get heady feelings on your chest as well, my darling. So I want you to make sure that you take time out just to do those really deep breaths, and with every breath realise that every breath that you breathe in brings the love from the universe with you. If the universe didn't love us, we couldn't keep breathing because we need that energy that's in every breath to keep going. So, my love, that key energy, that life force energy that's in every breath, every time you breathe in, just imagine every cell in your body filling up, right, with that love and that energy that's in the universe, and know that you are loved and know that you will get strong. Because we love you, darling.
Anything
we want you to get strong
about
as well.
work?
Did he say work as well?
Yes, work as well.
Okay, let's have a look. We'll pull a card out for work for him. There we go. Right. Oh, good things with regard to work. He's also a very intuitive person himself. You know, I think he knows. I think that's the problem with I think we get a lot of intuitive people actually ring us up for readings here.
Yeah.
They just want extra confirmation.
Yes, they do. That's exactly right.
So, but life is coming back to a sense of balance, and there's certainly victory there for you, my darling. And I think as your health and your demeanour improves, that new job will be there for you too. It often happens that once you get a change, the change goes across the board. But when the victory card comes out, it's very good. We can usually pack up the cards and go home because everything's going to be well.
Wow, that's good news.
Yeah.
Good news. Take care of yourself, Ben, and thank you for that lovely
Big
message.
hugs.
Big hug from us here at Psychic TV. We still have, I know that Kerry is available. No, she's actually on the phone right now, but we still have Pearl Bassett Williams. She's there, ready, waiting to take your call. Psychic medium. She can connect you with the spirits. She's option 2. So give us a call on 1900 908 888 or 1800 643 639. And Yvonne George is option 3. She's available right now. Number 3 is her selection, so make sure you do give us a call fairly quickly.
Yvonne's always bouncing around. She's
always
happy. Always happy.
She is always happy, that gorgeous girl. Okay, we are going to do a picture message. This one is from Tamira.
Yeah.
What is in her birthday, 17th of the 5th, 1989. What is in store for the next 6 months, please?
I love picture messages, and look, last time I was on the show, I was trying to convince them to do the picture messages because I do a lot of profiling from photos.
Really?
Yeah, so I do it for big companies for their employment and for different security companies and things like that. So I love profiling with pictures. Look, there's stuff going on there with Tamira at the moment. Photos are very immediate, very, very much about what's going on now, and I do feel like there's things that you've got to have a look at changing, you know, and I don't think you should wait for 6 months. I think you need to change some stuff right now. I think there's some people around you that don't value you as highly as you should be valued, my darling. You are a gem, you're precious, and you've got to remember how valuable you are. Remember, the people around you, especially the love interests in your life, should have you on a pedestal, right? And don't you settle for anything less. You know, you're a goddess, and you remember that, my darling. All right, so, and I feel like this next 6 months, if you believe that, you're going to be propelling yourself further and further forward in the right direction for you, with people around you who will appreciate you, and you're a very talented person as well, and I get you're going to get the job that you need that goes along with those talents as well. Yeah, so good on you, my darling. Every blessing to you, and don't you take second best.
Thank you, Tamira.
All right.
We are now going to do another text message on this Soulful Sunday.
Yeah.
The text message is just about to arrive on our screen. But by the way, we do have our at-home psychics. Don't forget, they are available. You can talk to them by selecting option 4 and going through the numbers, the PIN numbers. All right, this is from Carly, 22nd of the 3rd, 1975. I feel like I am just existing and my path is unclear. What can you see coming up in my life in all aspects? Thanking you. Okay, Carly.
Now, Carly, you've got a very special name. Carly is actually the favourite name of, the name of one of my favourite goddesses. Carly is the breaker of blockages. So remember you've got a goddess name, and she's about moving forward and clearing those blockages. Very motherly and very protective. I think she gets a bit of a bad rap in the general press, but yeah, you've got a goddess name, so own that goddess. It's like somebody having a saint name, you know, own that saint as well. So look, let's have a quick look. I'll get you to help as well.
Sure.
So pull 3 cards out, and we'll see what's going to happen for the next 6 months.
Let's take a look.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so we've got the Sun card, which is blessings. So you're not going to just exist, my darling, but the Judgment card speaks about the domino effect that happens in our life when one thing changes and the whole lot has to. All right, so it's a process of reinvention that you need to go through. So if you're feeling stuck, trapped and chained where you are, throw those chains off. Start to do something different. You know, do you need to move house? Do you need to change some people in your life around you? Let's do something completely different. You're far too young to be feeling like that. You need that breath of fresh air. 7 of Coins says, this is what we're talking about. You've got to start sowing those seeds of your future. Your future isn't just going to happen. You know, I think that movie where they had the cornfield and they said, build it and it will come.
Field of Dreams.
Oh, I hate that movie because it doesn't happen like that.
It doesn't.
You've got to actually do something, all right? It's not going to fall on you from a great height. So if you're not happy, my love, get out and go. Just change one thing. It's only going to take just one thing to change, and the momentum will start and it will all go through. But I do feel possible change of location would be very important for you, my love. So, you know, just imagine that the wish-granting fairies come into your life and she's going, okay, one wish, where would you like to go? So give yourself that wish, my love, and remember you've got a goddess name. Every blessing to you.
Thank you, Carly, for your interaction this evening. You can interact with us here as well. So maybe you've got a question about your career. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit lost. Maybe it's a love life question. We have plenty of those. And you know what? I could ask a few myself as well. But please come and interact with us. Come and join us, gorgeous guys and girls. We'd love to hear from you with our psychics this evening.
Yeah,
okay.
You know, like children do not come with instruction books.
No.
Lovers don't come with instruction books, and that's why you need psychics.
That's only 2 reasons. There's plenty more. Yeah. Okay, we have a voicemail next. Let's take a listen.
Hello, lovely ladies. My name is Kerry. My date of birth is the 17th of the 5th, 59, and I'd love a reading from Shay. Shay, can you please tell me when and where I might find my Mr. Right? Thank you. Good night.
Cool.
Classic question. Case in point. There we go.
Excellent.
We all want to know that.
Mr. Right. Well, see, the trick to finding Mr. Right is to avoid the Mr. Wrongs. It's really that simple. I had a dear friend, and he was actually my lover for a while. And he said to me, you know what, people come together for growth. They don't always come together for life, right? And so I firmly believe that our soulmate is whoever we are with at that point in time. And it's a hard lesson to learn. You know, if a woman is with a man who's mistreating her, you know, she is allowing herself to be mistreated. Therefore, he is her soulmate, you know. So if you're being if there's something happening with it, and I don't believe that there is at the moment, my darlings, this is just an example. But if something happens with anybody out there and they feel like they're being mistreated, they have to go, right, I'm ready to move up to the next level. So for you, my love, I think that with your soulmate, what you've got to do is decide, all right, I'm moving up to the next level. So what you will do is attract the partner that will come in with that next level. If you stay doing the same thing you've always done, you're going to get what you've always gotten. And you keep getting the Mr. Wrongs. So you've got to like raise your game a little bit. Have higher expectations, you know. Do something a little bit more and above and beyond what you're doing at the moment. Make yourself go up to that next level so you can attract that partner up to the next level. And it works that way. It just works that way. If I've learned one thing about love in this life, it is that. And that's why I end up writing so many articles for magazines about love, to try and teach the young girls especially. What I'd like to do is just pull out a couple of cards for you, Dan, because the cards give us, you know, when you're psychic, you don't always see time periods. Over there, there's a continuous now moment, an eternal now. So we can't quite pick when. So I'll
Couple of cards?
Yeah,
Just two?
pick three. Give it three. Okay. Why not? Yeah. So if we pick three cards, it'll give us an idea of time for you. Time. Okay. All right. So that's you moving up to the next level. The Empress is the empowered woman. All right. This is about not making any impulsive decisions. Don't settle for second best. Don't do anything impulsive. Don't just take the next person that comes along. Right? You move up to the next level and don't just repeat the same patterns, and be very determined to do this. You know, you can be. You know, you've got, and look, there we say a little bit stubborn. There is a stubborn streak, and stubborn is good when it's used in the right way. So this is one of those things you have to be stubborn about. I'm going to do this. You know, and it might simply be going to a regular meditation class, going for a long walk in the bush and, you know, recharging your own energies. But as soon as you change your energy, the right person will come in there.
Wow.
And I think it's very quickly too. I'd say within 3 months.
Within 3 months for Kerry?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great news. Kerry, please let us know if that happens within the 3 months via Facebook. Now, I'd like to remind you that Yvonne George is still available. You haven't missed out on this gorgeous girl. She's owned her own practice for 10 years. She's a Reiki master. She's a clairvoyant. She's absolutely everything. And she is also one of those people who is really working on empowering you. So if you need to kind of get that enthusiasm to be empowered in any area of your life, then call and select option 3 for Yvonne George. Next up, we're going to take a look at a gorgeous picture message, and this is from Sue Ellen. Her birthday is 7th of the 2nd, 1980. May you give me a general reading, especially with my family situation, work, children and finances.
Oh, Sue Ellen, I saw your photo sitting there for a little while, and I was so hoping I was going to be the one that would get your photo to read it. Because I just really want to encourage you. Sue Ellen, you're a lovely, sweet person. You're a sweet-natured person. I do feel, and look, darling, and I'm saying this from a place of love, that you do allow people to take advantage of you a bit too much. I do feel that the general message I've got for you is to be a little bit tougher, protect yourself, expect reciprocation in relationships. I feel you give a lot to your family. I think you give an awful lot. And it's not bad for you to ask back. It's not bad for you to expect them to give back to you as well. So what was the other part of the question there?
Work, children and finances, family situation.
Darling, I get you're a devoted, loving mother. You know, I think you would do anything for your children. And I think that your children, if your children are around and listening to this, if not, like, just hopefully go back onto the Psychic TV website and play this for them tomorrow. Children, you love your mum back, right? Because you've got an amazing mother, right? You really need to appreciate her and help her. She's doing an awful lot. And darling, you're a champion. You do so much. You need all the support you get. And kids, it's your job to help your mum. Finances, I get you're propping everybody up and you're trying to help and support them as they make money. I think if you got a little bit more support, you could make a little bit more money for yourself, my darling. So, and look, I just think it all revolves around you getting the support you need in your life. You're just such a sweetheart. You really are. It just radiates out of your picture. Really. Every blessing for you, my darling. And if you need a little bit more encouragement on how to do that, you just give me a call and I'll tell you how to do it.
Thank you. Reminding you again that our at-home psychics are available. You can choose any of our 3 at-home psychics by selecting option 4. They are on separate pins. Amanda Hall, who's an astrologer and tarot intuitive, she's pin number 170. Nikki Stewart is pin number 157, and she's the love guru. She can give 10-year predictions, and she's a medium clairvoyant. Natalie is pin number 168. She's she's a psychic medium and clairvoyant, so they're our at-home psychics. We are going to have a look at a text. This is from Steve. I love the gentlemen that connect with us. He's from Melbourne, 16th of the 2nd, 58. Hi, girls. Could I please have a reading for health?
Yeah, as soon as I saw that come up on the screen for the health, because I am a medical intuitive and I've been doing
You are?
Yeah, I've been doing this for years.
Wow.
Qualified natural and traditional therapist and all that sort of stuff as well. So I love doing health readings. When I was a kid at high school, I used to pick up the health of other people, and I thought I was terribly sick because I was picking up all these things of everybody else. Oh. I think it takes a while for us to work out it's not our stuff. So as soon as I saw that, I started getting pain at the bottom of the lungs or the top of the stomach there. There's irritation there. Steve, I know this is going to sound too cliche, but I really feel it's stress, and you've got to be more gentle on yourself. I don't want to see you getting ulcers. I don't want to see you permanently damaging your health. I'd like to see you, get out there, take some really good probiotics, but more than anything, chill. Right, do whatever's necessary just to chill out, relax, and take care of yourself. And I feel like there's a few other related little issues around there, but I just feel like it's hitting you here, and you're going, what's going on? I'm just not feeling well. I'm feeling off colour, feeling a bit sick, and getting a little bit of discomfort here. So just take it easy, my love. Take that easy. I'm just going to pull out one card for you really quick. I'll pull out 3. Why not? All right. Okay. Yep, see, you're the hermit. You're trying to way too much yourself, right? And that's good, not having to rely on other people, but delegate, right? You're a slow, steady, cautious person, maybe sometimes a little bit too cautious. But remember, it's your choice, not anybody else's. So I don't want to see you allowing other people to manipulate you into things or to doing things that will increase your stress levels. Now's the time to back off. Take it easy. Be gentle with yourself, my darling. I would. All right. Hopefully we'll hear from you again soon. You can tell me how that went for you.
Thank you.
Steve.
Thanks, Shay, and thank you, Steve. Now, Kerry Irwin just became free, so she's available on option 1 right now. Hi, Kerry. She is a psychic medium, clairvoyant, published author. She's the Ghostbuster as well. So do select option 1, and also option 3 is Yvonne George, still available. Okay, next up we do have...
There's Yvonne.
There's Yvonne. Another voicemail for you, Shay. Let's take a listen to this one.
23rd of the 5th, 1960. I was just wondering if you could please give me a reading for the next couple of months. That would be great. Thank you. Bye.
Jenny, her name was.
Jenny, I'm glad you got that because that went really quick. It's like you hear them in spirit sometimes.
Almost, yeah.
People go, "Who is it? What's the name of my friend in spirit?" And it's like that. It's like, wow, I just missed it. Can you say it again, please?
Jenny.
It doesn't happen. All right, again, the best way to have a look at 6 months, my darling, is to pull a few cards out. If anybody rings me up, we'll do a full 10-card spread, but on TV we can't, so we're going to do 3 cards. So
okay. So when you're back in the booths, we can get that. That's when you can get a detailed reading from Shay.
Yes.
These are just snapshot readings up at the desk, by the way. Okay.
Yeah. Have you got 3?
Yeah, I do.
You're a very clever girl.
3?
Okay. So what do we got here? We've got wishes granted. Needing to move away from things that, look, and I feel that was what I heard in your voice. There is stuff going on in your life, darling, that you don't want to tolerate anymore. You need to move away from the things that are just making you feel really down. So move away from anything that's not emotionally serving you. Now, I'm not telling you to jump out of the frying pan into the fire. So we're saying, that's what the Fool card's about. Not that you're foolish, but we don't want you to act impulsively because that could result foolishly. So, yes, you must change things. You can't stay the same, not impulsively. And guess what? You are going to get the things that you wish for. Don't doubt that. I think you're in a place at the moment where you think, oh, it's just, never going to happen. But it is, my love. The sooner that you can bring about this change, the sooner you can get the things that you wish for. And you will. The wishes will be granted. That's what the Star card's about.
Thank you. We like to hear that. We certainly like to hear that things are going to happen to us that are wonderful. Okay, we have a beautiful picture. I'm sorry, we're actually running out of ink, so when you see it and there's lines through your face, it's not you. You are gorgeous. Our ink has run out and we can't get any at this time of night. This is from Viola, beautiful name, 27th of the 10th, 83. Will he come back to me and stay for good? Love your show. I got goosebumps and a little bit of a tear.
All right. Viola, the very first thing when I saw your photo, you're a very old soul, my darling. You've been there before. We've served as priestesses together in the Delphic temple. I mean, you've just got very deep eyes that see into a person's soul. You're an incredibly caring person. I think that you have been very, very good for this gentleman, and you've cared for this person very, very much, but I don't know that they've been very good for you, my darling. I think this is a case of be careful what you wish for. I think if you really, really want him back, you'll get him back. But do you really need him back is the question. I'd rather see someone that would be there with you, that could give you the tenderness that you give to other people, and fill up your soul the way that you fill up other people's soul. You need another old soul, another wise soul, not another, emotionally wounded person that you're trying to heal. Because quite often you fix them, they thank you, but they're never really quite grateful for it, and then they split off with somebody else. So, my darling, just be careful what you wish for here. Think about it for a long time. Think about it this way, right? Now, if this was your daughter in this situation, would you want her to go back to this person, or this person to come back to her, or would you want her to get somebody better? Oh, my darling. And, why would you respect yourself any less than your own daughter?
Yeah.
So, my darling,
Well said.
make sure you get someone who really appreciates everything that you are, right? So, beautiful photo, by the way. Amazingly beautiful, deep person. Old soul.
I really hope that we mend. I've got goosebumps really every time I look at your face, but I really hope that you kind of can mend your broken heart a little bit. I don't like to see women going through that kind of thing. It tears me up.
Yeah.
So hopefully that the advice, was a little bit, it helped you a lot.
And Viola, if your name means violet, so Viola, if you are having violets are very good at soothing a broken heart. So get some violets and put them around the house, and think about the beautiful person that you are.
Well, actually, Viola, we're going to pop Shay into booth number 2 shortly after our next text message. So if you would like a more detailed reading, perhaps she said just something that was spot on right then, and you'd like to talk to her in detail, then wait till she's back in booth number 2. For the moment, we have a text message from Niasa. I hope I've said that correctly.
Looks like it, yeah.
16th of the 3rd, 91. I'm sorry if I haven't. Hey, lovely ladies, this year hasn't been the best for me. I'm really hoping next year will be better. What's in store for me in 2013? Thank you.
I am getting that question
We hear that a lot.
2013 is going to be better. It is. We're moving up to a crisis point for the Earth. The storms and everything that have been happening around the planet are reflective of what's going to happen for other people internally. But beyond 2012 into 2013 is that time of change, as we said before. If you want to know more about it, I've got a YouTube clip. Somebody videoed one of my talks and stuck them on YouTube. Really? So do a search, you'll find it in detail what's going to happen. But I just feel that you're a very sensitive soul. You're very psychic. You're very connected with the Earth and the planet. And so you're very much reflecting the stress that the planet is going through at this point in time. So what you've got to do is just sort of let that go and realise that after December this year is going to be a time where you can just downtime and recharge your batteries and have a clear focus of where to go. So again, I'll pull 3 cards out very quickly for her, so we get an idea of what's going on. Okay, so this is what you're going through at the moment. A lot of unexpected sudden changes. The Tower card isn't about disasters, it's just things that unexpected that catch up with us, right? Yeah, and you're trying to, as we said before, the Hermit card, cope with a lot of things by yourself, right? So do ask for help where you need help, my love, right? But the 3 of Wands says beyond all of this, there are going to be fantastic opportunities for you. So the things that you've been hanging on waiting for are coming towards you. So be ready for it in 2013. That's the time you'll have to move quickly and act to take you forward in big leaps and bounds.
So things are definitely going to happen for her.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Niessa. Now, Shay, it's been so fabulous having you at the desk with me. We'll see you back here shortly, but for the moment, can you go and make yourself available for detailed readings?
I'd love to, my darling.
Thank you so very much. We're going to pop you in booth number 2, okay?
And thank you for your help with the readings too. That was good.
No, thank you. What a lovely, lovely woman she is. So if you'd like to have a detailed reading, Miss Shay, in just a few moments, she's going to be available on option 2. Don't forget Kerry's option 1. She's on the phone at the moment, but she will be available, so keep trying. And we do have Yvonne George, option 3. She's also currently on the phone, but our at-home psychics are there for you. And we have Amanda Hall, pin number 170. She's a tarot intuitive and an astrologer. Nikki Stewart. Now, if you have any love issues, she's the love guru and she's known to give you 10-year readings. She is pin number 157. Natalie Nordo Baker. She's pin number 1668 of psychic medium and clairvoyant. They are at-home psychics. I'd like to welcome to the desk for the very first time, it's Pearl Bassett Williams. What a lovely name. Welcome, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you and happy birthday. It's her birthday today.
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much for spending it with us.
Oh, it's wonderful to be here.
Well, you were born into a very special family. Can you tell in a snapshot, tell us a little bit about your background, your family and what you can do for our customers this evening?
Okay, I come from a Welsh Celtic background and my mother's a psychic. My grandfather was a fortune teller.
Gosh, it goes way back, huh?
And they were carnival people, so they mingled with all the gypsies. And so we've got a long line of crystal ball reading, although my specialty is mediumship and psychic or fortune telling in the way of looking into the future. That's something I enjoy doing. So mostly I channel a lot and I work with my spirit guides and I enjoy channeling with my spirit guides. So if anyone's got something they'd like to know,
Call through now.
Call through.
Call through now. She's here at the desk for the next half an hour. Okay, guys. In fact, we do have a call. We're going to have a listen to this voicemail.
Annette, 10th, 12:59. I've had a lot of trouble at work. People